Hi, thanks so much for joining me for this Get Ready With Me featuring my February favorites. Let's start with the Chantecaille 24 Karat Gold Firming Moisturizer. This is new to them this month. And it says it infuses skin with luminous, long-lasting hydration and visible firming effects. Yeah, I love the entire gold line by Chantecaille. I've tried everything and they are some of the most frequently used products in my whole routine. It does provide the most subtle, beautiful glow to the skin. So if you like that glowy look, you can go in with something like that product. It's really lovely. I'll go in with this as well, which Chantecaille sent. It has a really nice cooling sensation as well. And this month I've been pulling for 2 foundations depending on how my skin is doing. So because it's been more on the dry side, just overall, not even on the exterior like normal exterior, but my entire face has been more dry. So I'm going to go in with the #1 de Chanel. This is a really great one for dry skin. In fact, my mom just ordered this very same one. She loves the Water Fresh tint, but wanted a little bit more coverage. So I would say this is a step up from that if you like the Water Fresh tint. And when I'm more oily, I've been going in with this one, the Ultra Le Temps, right here in the center, not all over the face, but just in the center. But yeah, more frequently than not, I've been going in with this. So let's try this and see if we need to layer them together. So this is in BD41. We have an event to go to tonight, so I'm getting ready for that as well. So I'll change here in a bit. I didn't want to get any makeup on my dress though, so that's why I'm wearing this robe for this get ready part. I think we're gonna be okay with that. It is windy outside, so that makes my skin more dry anyway. So I think we're good with just the #1 de Chanel today. Same concealer routine as always. I haven't changed any of my favorite concealers. So Sisley Under the Eye, shade 4. Interesting, I saw an article talking about actually skipping under eye concealer as a, I can't remember what style it was, but as part of the aesthetic appeal was to skip under eye concealer. I don't know if I would ever do that, but let me know if you like that look with no concealer under the eye. Still love this concealer brush as well. It really gets the most out of concealer products because it doesn't absorb any of it. It is quite thin and lightweight. Doesn't seem like it will do much of anything, but it really does such a great job of distributing that concealer, making it look flawless and no streaks. It's a really, really great brush. And I use it with other concealers aside from Clé de Peau concealers. But I am gonna go in with the Clé de Peau concealer right now. Oh, my hair is kind of poofy. I also just got it done, so it's been freshly colored and styled. So we'll see if we have it down at the end of this video. I don't know. We will see. Okay, so this is Clé de Peau Mocha. Oh, I just forgot. I forgot to go in with the mattifying cream, which I normally go in with. Forgot today. Since this is an evening event and I need my makeup to be just a little bit more perfected, I'm going to go in with this Rodial powder. It still is one of my favorite loose powders that I've ever tried. Just in the center. And Perfect Blur Powder by Chantecaille. Yeah, it just gives a really perfected look to the skin, especially for me in the front where I have more enlarged pores as well as the chance to get a little bit more oily, again, depending on the weather at the time. But this just sets it really beautifully. And it looks smoother, just more perfected. Gonna do my brows, Gucci eyebrow pencil, still loving this one. I'll probably refine a little bit with the Rodial just at the beginning and the end here, and then go in with the Diorshow Pump and Brow Brow Gel. Gonna go in with the Sisley. I've been going between this one and the Chanel cream bronzers. So this one right here, it's still such a lovely favorite. And anytime it's on sale, I try to post about it because it's that good. Oh, and the Sonia G brush is amazing. So next time it's available, I will try to post it as well. I'm gonna go in with this first, this eyeliner in Ash by Victoria Beckham, and I've been loving the eyeliners. I finally had a chance to really try them out. I love the navy shade. I've been using this quite a bit, this Ash shade, and also bronze. So I'm gonna go above, just build a little kitten wing first. Use a smudger. Tight line. I'm gonna build underneath as well, really quick. Okay, and this doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna go in with a shadow here in a bit. Always creasing right there. I'm not gonna go in the waterline just yet. I wanna see what happens here. I'm gonna go in with Tom Ford's Rose Topaz, and people wanted to see this after I've used it a while. And this is how it looks. It looks very similar to how it looked at the beginning of the month. I've been testing this out and really am loving these. So let's go ahead with this deepest shade. This is what I wanted to show you. I've tried this out, so I wanted to show you this look because this was kind of what I had in mind, where I just take this deepest shade as a base. I feel like if you can take a deep shade like this and get it to be an even application, not too much work, I feel like that shows you how nice these shadows are. Because this is not an easy thing to create, I don't think, because it's difficult to find. So really quite even going on, nice and smooth and buttery. And we're gonna go in with this as well, this side. Yeah, it's just so creamy. You don't get that patchiness on the edge. I think when you see that patchiness, you can see how dry a shadow is, but when it's even like that on the edge, as you kind of buff it out, and if it's even, that shows you how smooth a shadow is. At least that's the experience I have had. Take a brush and just take a little bit more of that just above. This is Smoky Quartz. I'm gonna go in with this matte taupey shade right here. Soften that up. I'm gonna take this shadow right here, this buff shade, actually almost the same shade as my robe here, this one, and go all the way up to the brow with that one. And by the way, we are back to this palette, the Rose Topaz. I'm gonna take this shimmery shade and go all over the lid. I'm just gonna take my clean hands here. Actually not on the entire lid, but all the way to like right here. It's about 3/4 of the lid. And then let's take a little bit of the lightest shade, this shade right here. I'm gonna go in the inner corner. I'm gonna take this deepest shade, go all the way underneath. Not all the way, I'm just gonna go underneath about 1/4 of the way. And then let's take a little bit of this one, this matte taupe shade from Smoky Quartz. Go underneath as well. Okay, I'm gonna add mascara and then see what I need to do, if anything, to the waterline. Okay, I have an idea for the waterline, but I'm gonna wait till my mascara dries. But let's go in with blush. We're going to go in with this SUQQU blush. This is the one in 04. I've been loving this, but in combination with another blush. So let's add this first. I need to blend this a little bit better. And I still really love the glow of the Clé de Peau blushes, so I'm going to go in with this one. This is 102. I'm going to take the light shade, the lighter of the two. It's pink, so I want to bring this to a pinkier level. I still haven't picked up a muted pink shade in the SUQQU. Still using this quite a bit, the number 1 de Chanel, and this is in the shade Lively Rosewood. I think this is a pretty one just for like a stain, but I'm gonna go on top of this with another lip product. I'm gonna do the opposite and warm this up a little bit. So instead of warm then cool, we're going to go with a cooler lip and then go in with a warmer lip. So this is Jasmine by CHANTECAILLE. Okay, so my idea is to take a bit of ash and just go in the entire waterline. Let's just take the smallest bit of sea gray. We're going to add this right in the waterline, but just right under the iris or pupil. Well, I guess where the iris is, looking straight ahead. So I've got this on. I'm gonna go in with a very sophisticated fragrance that I think works really well with this, especially for an evening event. It's the Baccarat Rouge 540. I really love this one. Timeless, elegant, classic. That's it for the Get Ready With Me. I hope I was able to show you these Tom Ford palettes used a little bit differently than I had originally used them. And that's what I was most excited about, was trying these with a base of the deepest shade and then adding on. So I think they worked really well that way. So if you want to try that and you have this very, very easy evening elegant eye, of course, these really are so beautiful, so they are difficult to get wrong, but you might want to practice at first because they do provide quite a bit of pigmentation right off the bat. So you might not want to wait till the actual event to do the makeup. So maybe do a trial run just to see how it goes. And that is it for this video. So please take care of each other. Stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.